Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Your disconnection from a narcissist is powerful. Hello, beautiful people. It's a pleasure to welcome you all to my channel once again. To those who are joining us for the first time, and to my loyal subscribers, I am overjoyed to be in your company. You are all victors in your own right, and it's an honor to connect with you today. In today's session, I am here to discuss the profound impact that your decision to disconnect from a narcissist can have on your life. When the topic of narcissistic abuse arises, we're referring to an individual who has ceased to grow, someone whose personal development has come to a standstill. Perhaps you've encountered such individuals, those who have not only stopped progressing themselves, but have also hindered your progress. They have tried their utmost to overshadow your brightness, to weigh down on your luminosity, essentially preventing you from recognizing the vibrancy of your own existence. The gravity of narcissistic abuse lies in its paradoxical nature. It is so destructive, yet it ironically aims to be transformative for our future selves. Many of us who have endured this form of abuse possess an innate, powerful force within, but tragically, it often requires enduring the abuse to bring this force to light, to truly see it, and to fully embrace the journey of uncovering the vastness of our own strength. Our greatest strength is the power to walk away, despite the immense pain it may cause. The act of walking away from family, from a spouse, from any personal relationship or complex entanglement is undeniably difficult, yet it is a pivotal moment that can ultimately lead to our salvation. When we harness the power to walk away, we liberate ourselves from the spiritual burdens that these individuals inflict upon us. Consider those narcissistic individuals within your family circle. They have been the shadows over your life's brightness. They are the culprits behind the struggles and the seemingly constant stroke of bad luck in your life. Let me be clear. When you engage with a narcissist, you're entering a realm of spiritual combat. This is not a battle to be taken lightly. You possess immense power within you. The question is, will you use it to walk away? It's a daunting thought to leave behind someone with whom you've formed such a deep connection. It can feel akin to abandoning a child you've come to care for. The guilt can be overwhelming, but it's essential to recognize that this is a crucial step you must take to preserve your own life. Understand that the narcissist entered your life for a reason, and it was not a divine or positive intervention. They represent a challenge, a test of sorts in our lives. Individuals who exhibit narcissistic tendencies often enter our lives with a distinct purpose. They come into our sphere not by chance, but because we too are part of a greater plan. It's essential to acknowledge this because the longer they remain in our lives, the more control they exert over us. They can influence our path, our decisions, and even our future in ways that are not beneficial to us. You possess immense power, and that power is rooted in your ability to disconnect. To disconnect is to reclaim your autonomy, to take back control over your life. The act of disconnecting from those who bring negativity into your life is not just a means of self-preservation. It is a transformative action that can be the very thing that saves you. It is the pivotal move that can break the cycle of harm that narcissistic abuse can inflict upon us. Narcissistic abuse can have a profound impact, often stripping us of our dreams and the very essence of who we are. It can take away our unique abilities and gifts, leaving us in a state of sorrow, overwhelmed by stress and pain. This is particularly heart-wrenching when it comes from those who profess to care for us the most. Those who, by all accounts, should be sources of love and support. This dissonance can leave us feeling bewildered and disoriented, throwing our lives into chaos. As we navigate through this turmoil, we may find that our lives become chaotic reflections of the confusion we feel inside. The narcissists in our lives may mock our struggles, ridicule us, and highlight our flaws, labeling us as weak. Yet it is within this very turmoil that we must recognize the strength we possess. Your ability to disconnect is a testament to your strength, not a sign of weakness. No one else holds dominion over your life but you. Narcissists may try to dominate and control you, to diminish your joy, and ensure that true happiness remains elusive. However, their efforts to undermine you can unexpectedly lead to an awakening of your inner strength, a state of being that I like to call beast mode. Embracing the power to disconnect and walk away is no easy feat, especially when survival is at stake. It's a challenging process, but with each step, things begin to improve. As you grow stronger and wiser, you may notice positive changes unfolding in your life. Opportunities and successes that once seemed unattainable begin to emerge. Life has been on an upward trajectory. My inner glow has intensified, and much of this positive change stems from the power of my decision to disconnect. There comes a moment when you realize that enough is truly enough. No longer will I allow myself to be pushed down. When faced with a narcissist, the best course of action is to disconnect. This act alone is powerful and life-saving. It sets you free. Often, when nothing seems to be working in your favor, it's because a narcissist is exerting their influence over you. I assure you, the struggle that feels like spiritual warfare is very real. That's precisely why you need to step away, why you must disconnect to rescue your life, to reclaim your soul. This, my friends, is the undeniable truth. There's an enormous amount of strength in our ability to disconnect and our resolve to step away. We harness control over our lives, not by standing still, but by moving forward, by disconnecting, by turning our backs on negativity. This may involve changing our phone numbers, relocating, blocking contacts, or simply ignoring attempts to disrupt our peace. These actions are within our power, and we must utilize them. The narcissist in our lives often sees our existence as something to toy with. We must demonstrate that we are not figures to be trifled with by disconnecting, by walking away, and by remaining steadfast in our reasons for doing so. It's essential to keep in mind the harm they've caused us. Will you fully embrace the power of your decision to disconnect? Will you see the reality for what it is and accept it as necessary? Life ascends, and once it does, it should remain elevated. You are setting the stage for a future filled with happiness, peace, and joy, all because you had the courage to disconnect from those who were harming you. No matter how difficult it was, no matter how long it took, you've done it. Many of you are on the cusp of this decision, teetering on the edge of disconnecting entirely. You're nearly there, ready to be done with the influence of the narcissist. Observe closely how this choice will preserve your life. Watch the positive outcomes unfold because of your strength to disconnect. The benefits will be profound, and your life will be a testament to the might of taking back your power and stepping into the light of your own future. Disconnecting from someone means you don't owe them an explanation or a reason for your actions. It's about making a decision for your well-being, acting on it, and then moving on to flourish in your life. When you disconnect, it's not about their feelings or the repercussions it may have on them. Their emotional responses are their responsibility, a result of their narcissistic personality problem. It's not your burden to bear. Choosing to disconnect means you're no longer willing to carry the emotional weight of a relationship with that parent, that spouse, or even that overbearing boss. It's a firm decision that you make without a second thought. You become indifferent to their presence, like the narcissistic neighbor you choose to ignore, as if they were a ghost, invisible and inconsequential. And that friend you've identified as a narcissist? It's time to disconnect from them as well. Free yourself from being trapped by superficial ties, be it material gifts or hollow words of affection like, I love you, I need you, or you're the best thing that's ever happened to me. These are often nothing but fabrications from someone who has mastered the art of pretense. They played their roles convincingly as a spouse, a lover, a friend. But it has all been an act because it leaves you feeling anything but happy and secure. So take back your power and just disconnect with conviction. You don't need to feel guilty. You don't owe them your time or your energy. You have already invested more than enough in trying to make things work. Now, the only thing you owe is peace to yourself. You deserve your own love and happiness. You deserve quality time with yourself away from the falsehood and manipulation. By disconnecting, you're not just moving on, you're advancing towards a better life. Focus on your own growth, not on them. Nurture yourself, cherish your own company, and embrace the act of disconnecting as a demonstration of self-respect. This is where your true power lies. Save your life, protect your well-being, and secure a brighter future for yourself. There is immense power in the act of disconnecting. They have earned this consequence through their actions. It's a necessary step, and you should take it without hesitation. The act of disconnecting from those who are toxic in your life is incredibly powerful. The power that comes from removing anyone who doesn't deserve to be part of your journey is immeasurable. To disconnect is to prioritize your well-being, to save the love you have for yourself, and to cherish your own existence. My dearest ones, I send you abundant love and bright light. Continue to prosper and move forward. You are capable, and remember, I am with you in spirit. Together, we are disconnecting from those who have no place in our lives. We have disconnected, and we will persist in doing so, because it is what they have warranted. To those of you navigating the dating world, accept no deceit or subpar treatment. The moment you sense disrespect, disconnect from them. Do not hesitate. Disconnect, disconnect, disconnect. This is your superpower. Turn away from those who do not add value to your life and propel yourself forward. The world has so much beauty, so many opportunities, and such richness to offer you. You are deserving of far more than what you have been enduring. What these narcissists bring to the table is essentially void of value. Recognize the power in disconnecting from them. See the strength it gives you, and embrace it. Before we part ways today, if you found strength in our conversation, I encourage you to like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and spread this message to those who may need it by sharing. And don't forget to subscribe for more empowering content. Your support inspires our community to grow stronger together. Until we meet again, take care of yourselves.